Hello everybody, the Army of Light Earth Division, the boots on the ground. It's Shawna L. Francis and it is December 4th, 2024, a little after midnight. Melchizedek and I are working on decoding the living word. We are walking through Revelation almost chapter by chapter. And I'll say that for the last, 8 hours or so, we've been off and on working on getting the channeling together for chapter 13 of Revelation. And for those who are unfamiliar with this chapter, it is the one that names the number of the beast 666. So there's a lot going on in this chapter, and we haven't gotten very far. I will say the hotel next door here had live music for 3 hours, and it was so loud and really distracting for me, and I couldn't escape it. Also, there's just a lot of activity going on. I have a full house here at the casitas in Mexico, and just feeling a little distracted. So really not Melchizedek's fault that we didn't get very far on this channeling. I'll take some blame here too. But I think, they want to take their time and do it right. But what we're going to try to do is just go for it in live channeling. So I had offered up to them to just put together a quick check-in with everyone saying, we're not going to get to this video tonight. We're going to actually try to do this tomorrow. But they said we're going to try to do some live channeling. So, which means we're going to start over from the beginning and see if we can pull this off, chapter 13 of Revelation in the Bible with Melchizedek. So I'm going to go ahead and get quiet, and we're going to give this a try. Okay, everybody. By the way, thanks for being here. Thank you, dear Shawna, for trying this with us. We know that this has been a frustrating experience for you this afternoon, and we don't wish to belabor this or make it any more difficult for you. So we'll give this a try. We'll maybe be a little more succinct than we would have been before, but now that we are live channeling with you, dear one, we will do our best to cut to the chase and give you all the information that is most pertinent for this time right now for this particular chapter. Chapter 13, one of the most notorious chapters of the Bible. There are some major themes going on here and some important things to note. Yes, as Shawna mentioned, the mark of the beast, the number of the beast, 666. This is a triad. Also in this chapter, 3 beasts. The beast of the sea, the beast of the land, and then the beast to rule them both. Really, the beast who is ruling all, we refer to as Satan, as the devil, but we know them here today as the negative reptilian regime. Let us begin with the beast of the sea. This chapter starts out with a description of this beast and the power that it has over humanity, and that the devil, Satan, the negative reptilian regime, has given this beast its power, and humanity decides to follow this beast, worship this beast even. For these times, dear ones, this beast represents humanity. Being drenched, absolutely drenched with fear and anger. The element of water here being used as a metaphor. the rising tide. Slowly but surely, this water rising incrementally, the water representing fear and anger. Slowly, the negative reptilian regime turns up the dials, so there is an acclimation process here. With the rising waters, fear and anger rise oh so slowly, almost imperceptibly under the radar. It increases moment by moment. Now humanity will then come under the spell of another beast, this one of the land, of the earth. Just as powerful as the beast of the sea, this represents the beast of money, greed, power, possessions. You'll see in this chapter that you must have the mark of the beast to buy and sell goods. This is a metaphor, dear ones. It is not meant to be taken literally, but it does represent something very important here. Materialism, the mighty dollar, how it rules and controls and subjugates humanity on so many levels. The negative reptilian regime knows this. They have known this for a very long time. It is about the control of commerce. It is about you all being slaves to the mighty dollar. There have been many interpretations of these beasts throughout time. But we wish to ensure that you know at this time, dear friends, that these are possibilities. They are our best estimates on what may come, given where things are today and where the timelines are moving. Let us speak further about the number 666. A trinity, a triad. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. The beast of the sea, the beast of the land, and the beast to rule them both. The forces at play here, once again, light versus dark, good versus evil, these themes throughout Revelation. We do not foresee a literal number on the forehead or the right wrist of people. We do want to make that clear now. But we do see that there will be very strict, very powerful mechanisms in place that will allow for the greater tracking, manipulation, and coercion of humanity. And we do see that commerce will be one of the major ways that humanity is programmatically subjugated in your linear future. And we'll say again, this is not humanity versus humanity. This is an outside force that did not originate within humanity. It's important for all of you to remember this fact, because it will seem as though it is us versus them, all originating within humanity. This is not the case. The negative reptilian regime will pit you against each other. The haves versus the have-nots. This has been going on for some time already. But the manipulation here of the narrative, the illusion here of who is controlling what, all meant to divide, all meant to keep you fighting each other, all meant to keep you distracted and in a very dense vibrational field. There will be many of you who will not fall subject to this manipulation. You will innately know what is happening. You will innately observe from a detached place what is going on. And you will know that all of it is unfolding just the way it's supposed to. This negative reptilian regime will fall. They will fall hard. They will be liberated from this planet. But they're going to put up a very big fight. Those of you who are meant to see the truth of what's happening will. And you will be instrumental in ensuring that humanity continues the fight toward light, that you continue the path of creating a new 5D earth, where this is the paradise it is meant to be, unity consciousness, love, community, working together, part of the galactic landscape, part of the galactic community. We always want to ensure that you understand anything that is seen or construed as being doom and gloom within Revelation is getting you to a place that is where you want to be, the ascended 5D earth, the ascended 5D humanity. The light has already won, dear friends. But this path must be walked. The actions must be taken. And some pain will be felt. We do not wish to mince words here. We do not wish to, quote unquote, candy coat what will be happening. Again, dear friends, all of this, stepping stones to the future that you've asked for. You've determined that humanity is ready to ascend. You've determined that this is the path forward for you. Nothing will stop you. Nothing will stop this light from winning. Please do not be afraid of these words, of these passages. Know that all of it will be unfolding exactly how it is meant to be. And you are part of the great awakening. the great seeding of consciousness, carrying your torches high, being those beacons of light, carrying this species forward in the direction it's meant to go. We will have more information to bring forward about these things. We thank you so very much for your time, your attention. We thank this dear one here channeling for us. Through her frustration, we've been able to bring forth the messages we meant to today. Thank you, dear Shawna. And with this, we will leave you. Okay. Thank you, Melchizedek, for that. All right, team. Thanks for, I know it was a little bit of a choppy, I mean, it's 12:30 in the morning. A little bit of a choppy channeling there. I thank you so much for being here. And again, sounds like there'll be more information coming forth about these chapters. I know I was quite nervous bringing forth information about the 666, the number of the beast. But I think this is a good way to go about doing this. Okay, so I expect that this will be the only video I make this week. I'm behind on comments. It's been quite busy around here. But I do want to thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your donations. I really appreciate all that you do to support me, to support Melchizedek and this disclosure. Thank you for being amazing, being the beacons that you are, and I love you all so much. Mwah.